Story time Saturday, story time Saturday, story time. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. If this is your first video watching me for some reason, my name is Ebony and it's Saturday, so we already know what it is. It's story time with me. Make sure have your drink. I got my juice and I got my cheeses. Okay, so just go get you a snack, pause this video, and then come back. Alright, so today's video, as you can tell from the topic, hold on, let's just address this real quick. Okay, this is a unit by me, color by me, style by me, cut by me, all that. Get into the video. Okay, so today's video is gonna be a story time about when I did this pageant. Okay, now this particular pageant, this is at a collegiate level. Okay, I'm in college. I did this particular pageant and it was a really fun experience. Like, this is not about to be a negative video, you know, it's just gonna be advice, you know, just insight to what it all really entailed. So I had done pageants before, but they were when I was much younger. Like, first of all, there was no scholarship involved, like none of that. It was, you know, church or community, like stuff like that. So with this one, I was like, I have been thinking about it my freshman year because me and my friends had went to one. So I was just interested in getting back into it, but I didn't know, you know, like the schedule was already crazy. So basically, I ended up thinking like, why not? Why not do it? So in the fall, so basically practice, pageant practice, class. I had a class at night. So I had to balance all that. Thankfully, I never had to miss anything completely because I never wanted to be in the position to where, oh, I'm practicing for something temporary and I'm missing out on something that I'm going to do for the rest of my college career. No, never that. So thankfully, the times always matched up. So that's the first thing. Now, whenever you do something new or, you know, like quote-unquote competition with anybody, like, please don't act nasty. Don't be that one boy or that one girl who just has a bad attitude or already thinks in their head that they have it. Like, oh, I'm not studying none of these people. Like, it's a difference between being confident and cocky. Please know the difference. So that's just one thing. Not saying I walked into it like that. Just, you know, someone did. But it's okay. So basically, you know, practice, you know, the person who was teaching us, you know, great leader, you know, everything like that. It was actually, we had a boy leader and a girl leader. They're very inspirational people, you know, in all aspects. So basically, they would teach us, you know, the walk. You gotta have the walk, you gotta have the look, you gotta have the posture, all that good stuff. Y'all, when I say I didn't know, like, it's one thing when I stand up in front of people and I talk, like not like this, but when I stand up in front of a group of people and talk, like even when I do it, like for my organization, like it's a little shaky, like my voice is a little shaky, but like it's not, I need to run like in some direction because I am scared out of my mind. Like, I didn't experience that until I did this, and I was just like, bro, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? So, and by let me explain that before I get chewed out. The organization I'm talking about, that I'm a part of, is Sisters of Distinction. It's something that I created within our band program at school. So please, before y'all start thinking whatever. So basically, it's just like you have to practice, you know, like pageants are a great way, you know, whether you're male or female, I'm not stereotyping either one, but it's a great way to practice your communication skills as far as public speaking. That will get you over the hump, trust and believe. So like, it really helped me with that. It gave me even more confidence, you know, because like I felt shaky, and it's just like different parts, you know, you had to, you know, there's the entrance.
I'm gonna insert clips here and all that, but there's, you know, where you get introduced, the whole thing.
Ebony was raised as a military
the opportunity to travel throughout the United States. She's not only a proud member of the Sounds of Dynamite Marching Band, but also holds the position of the clarinet section leader. Ms. Harden's passion outside of music is theater, which is no surprise why she is also a part of the all-cornets following graduation and then continue on to pursue an acting career by enrolling in performing arts school. Ladies,
you have different categories, so you get to dress differently. That was fun for me because I love switching it up. So the formal portion, you have the sports portion, and I did volleyball, but y'all, this is the thing. I left my freaking knee pads off. And I was telling one of the girls that I got cool with, I'm like, bro, I just walked out on the stage with no knee pads. Like, people just gonna be like, what are you dressed up as? I had on like the Spanx, like the long Spanx, no cheeks were hanging out. I had the Spanx, the long sleeve white shirt, the volleyball itself, the shoes, and no knee pads. Like, what do I look like to them? Just regular. But I just say, you know what, it's okay. It's okay. So, actually, when we had the initial meeting, you know, like an interest meeting or whatever for who wants to do it, the young man who was over it, he was like, you know, you do have an option. Would you want to do, like, this is talking to the group, would you want to do a swimsuit category or would you want to do a sports category? Let me just speak for me, okay? This is not for everybody. This is not for everybody's eyes. So my vote is sports, okay? And then sports, I'm like, well, band is a sport, and then nobody else in this thing is from band, so I'm finna wear my uniform, this, that, and the third. But, you know, I ended up not being able to do that. It's okay, though. So that's why I ended up choosing volleyball, because when you go into something new like this, like, don't think you ever have to risk your morals or, like, your privacy or, you know, something like that, because I'm pretty sure, you know, like, at different levels and different pageants, you know, like, you need to wear a swimsuit. Like, of course, there's a way to do it tastefully, but just my mindset at that time, like, no, I'm good on the swimsuit, okay? So, but that was that. So that's why we had a sports portion. So, aside from those two, I think I named two, the formal, the sports, we had a talent portion. So, the talent portion, I was like, well, I'm gonna play my instrument. I'm gonna play my instrument. I play clarinet, so I'm gonna play that, and then I'm gonna do spoken word because I write all the time. Like, I write all the time. Sometimes it rhymes, sometimes it doesn't. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna just use something that I've written before. So it's spoken word, and like, I felt emotion, like, on the inside. I didn't let that show on the outside. It wasn't like that. But when we were practicing, like, I'll say one, when I say three people, like, I gained three influential people from this experience. That's two young women and one young man, okay? So these are people that, like, I met through this process of the pageant, but it's like, it's long standing past the pageant. You know what I mean? Like, they're people that are still communicating with me outside of, you know, outside of that. Just to let you know, like, I didn't win this. Like, it was first and second place, basically, and I didn't place at all. But it's like, these three people, like, they left a lasting impression on me. Like, one girl, she's from the same state that I am. So it's like, we almost, like, connected off of that at first, but it was her words for me. Like, it was the encouraging words. It was not all about competition. It was like, you know, she helped me through that. Like, she was guiding all of us, but it was like the words that she said to me, and words can change people. That's why I said in my last video, or, you know, a video before, like, be genuine, because you never know who that can affect, basically. And she was on 10 with it, okay? So that's why I still respect her to this day. The young man as well, fierce, honey, he is all of that and more. So he just helped with the confidence and just having fun. Like, just have fun with it, because experiences like that should be all about having fun. So The third young woman, she was more of like the polisher kind of. So she was like, make sure you look like this, make sure you stand up, make sure your chin up, like all that. So she just had she brought class to it. She brought class and spunk to it. So it's like her attitude, her vibe was just really positive, and I like that too. And then it's just certain things you participate in, whether it's extracurriculars, pageants like what I'm talking about, or sports, even whatever. Like, it's people who only communicate with you when you're doing that. And I know y'all understand what I'm talking about. Even if you are in an organization watching this video, it may be people that only fool with you like when you're in that setting. But when you're outside of that setting, it's like, who are you? And that's not cool. Like, that's not cool at all, because if you're somebody's friend, or you so-called, you know, friendly to that person, or y'all doing the same thing, like, it shouldn't be like that. It should be consistent all the time. So that's that. And those are three people that I've gained, thankfully, because of that, and they stayed true throughout the whole thing. That was the process of it. And I would say, like, I learned, of course I knew like everything was not about competition, but it's like when you're in a competition, y'all, like, please have fun. I'm not even drinking. Please have fun. Like, do not take it to heart. You know, you can always try again. This is with anything. Try again. If it's meant for you, it will happen for you. Maybe it was just meant for you to go through that specific, you know, like, what am I trying to say? It was maybe meant for you to go through that specific situation. And that's okay, because you learn from it all. You know what I mean? Like I said in the beginning of the video, when you're going through something, specifically competition, do not act like you're, you know what, don't stink, okay? Like, because sometimes that can get you where you want, sometimes that can get you at the bottom. Like, just don't act like that. I encountered that, you know, during that situation, but just don't act like that, because if y'all all have the same goal in mind, like, y'all should be able to be positive together, hype each other up, this, that, and the third. I was initially cool with one of the girls I did it with before the pageant stuff, and like, you know, everything like that. So it was cool, like, doing it with her, and I ended up getting cool with two more girls that I did it with. They're just real genuine people. We would still say, hey, what's up to each other outside of that, you know. It was no like fake, you know what I mean? So I appreciate that. That specific situation doesn't determine, am I gonna be cool with this girl or not? Like,
she took my position, or like, you know what I mean? Like, she took the spot I wanted. Like, am I gonna be cool with her, like, outside when this pageant is over with?
Like, yes, I am. But if, you know, if somebody doesn't give you that energy back, then it's okay. Everything happens for a reason, so don't push it. That's all I'm saying, y'all. That's really it. And it's like, I know where my heart is, because when that pageant was over with, honey, and then after that, what'd I do? I changed my shoes, back on my stuff that I have for the volleyball outfit, minus the extras, of course. And I took my tail to band practice, okay? They was marching outside. I'm like, I want to catch them. Like, because I'm just trying to get back in something that I love and that I know I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's okay to have fun with other things. But it's just something about doing something you're passionate about. It just has a magnet effect with you. So it's like, I'm getting my stuff. I'm finna go. And I went. Face beat, honey, ponytail done and everything, okay? And that's another thing. For this whole process, I had done a sleek ponytail, and y'all see that in the clips that I insert. But it was cute, okay? It was cute. A girl that I had been in the band with, she actually did my makeup. That was my first time, well, no, that was my second time having my face beat, okay? And from the eyebrows to the lips, it was just perfect. It was out of there, okay? I kept them eyebrows, don't judge me, but I kept them eyebrows maybe like 2-3 days. Like, I don't care what y'all say, because those are cute, and the people who can relate can relate. So yes, y'all, I really love that look. Sending my mom and dad pictures, like, who is that? Like, that doesn't even look like you. I know. But yes, and it was just a fun process, you know. It probably took like, I don't remember the exact times, but I'm knowing it was like a month at least, maybe a little more than a month of practicing. I know it got cut short because of the timing, you know, stuff was going on or whatever, but it was really fun. Like the whole process was fun in general, and then it makes it even more worth it when you have people there who's supporting you. You know, you got your little, you know, your little support team like there, and it was just crazy because some of them were in band. It's like we got band practice, but I'm gonna cheer Ebony on this and the third. I have family come and all that, so it was worth it. Would I ever do it again? I don't know. Maybe because it was a fun process. And if I can reciprocate that energy to anybody as far as positivity and come on, let's do this, you know, let's work together, let's hype each other up, then I would, you know what I mean? Any opportunity like that, I love to take that. But I don't know. Y'all just gotta stay tuned. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure. But yes. And the big question, why did I do it? Because it had been on my mind, like I said, it had been on my mind since freshman year. And I was like, I feel like I'm at the point in time where I can manage it more. Like I can, you know, like set time aside for this, set time aside for that, and not miss out on too much. So that's why I did it. That's why I did it, and I really wanted to put myself out there in the pageant world because I hadn't done it in over 13 years. So that's why I wanted to get back into it. I'm like, I mean, I have the capability to, you know, put myself out there, you know. Of course, they have, you know, during the formal portion, you answer questions. And I'm like, I can get deep with the questions. Like, I'm knowing about the different fields, you know, in the world. And I answered that question. I don't even remember my question, y'all. But it was a question that I did not want. Like, we were looking at the questions. I just hope I don't get that one. And I had come up with an answer for every single one except for that one. But everything happens for a reason. And I ended up going deep in that question with the answer, okay? So that's all I remember. But it was worth it. And, you know, I could tell by the judges' faces, you know. They were like, okay, you know, like with the answer. So that's it, y'all. Just remembering whatever you decide to put yourself out there with as far as anything, like this for any age, it doesn't matter what you're going out for. Be articulate, know how to communicate with all groups of people. Be confident in yourself because whoever you're going up against doesn't have what you have, okay? They don't. They don't, and they can't because y'all were made different. So just remember those things. Remember those things because that's what I did, and that's why I came out with the feelings that I came out with. Not, man, bro, I'm not doing that again. Like, bro, no. I came out with, I have fun, and now I have people to look up to, you know, and I just benefited from the whole situation. Like, you don't always have to come away with a title to make a difference, or you know, to have said that you made it, or you know, you were successful in whatever you took part in. That's not always, you know, the big prize or whatever at the end. So just remember that. But thank you guys for tuning into this video. I hope y'all did get y'all little snack and drink, and I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate all the motivation up to this point, you guys. We're gonna keep going up, okay? Another story time will be coming soon, so tune in to the next video.